वसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् आदौ देवकी देव गर्भजननं गोपीगृहे वर्धनं मायापूतना जीवतापहरणं गोवर्धनो धारणं कंसादी छेदनं कौरवादि हननं कुन्ती सुता पालनम् एतद् श्रीमद्भागवतं पुराणकथितं श्रीकृष्णलीलामृतम् श्रीभगवान् उवाच अहमेवासमेवाग्रे नान्यद्यत् सदसत्परं पश्चादहं तदेतच्च यो वशिष्येत सोऽस्म्यहम् ऋतेऽर्थं यत् प्रतीयेत न प्रतीयेत चात्मनि तद्विद्यात्मनो मायां यथा भासो यथा तमः यथा महान्ति भूतानि भूतेषु च वचेष्वनु प्रविष्टानि तथा तेषु न तेष्वहम् एतावदेव जिज्ञास्यं तत्त्वजिज्ञासुनात्मनः अन्वयव्यतिरेकाभ्यां यत्स्यात् सर्वत्र सर्वदा करारविन्दे न पदारविन्दं मुखारविन्दे विनिवेशयन्तं वटस्य पत्रस्य पुटे शयानं बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि श्रीकृष्णगोविन्द हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव जिह्वे पिबस्वामृतमेतदेव गोविन्ददामोदरमाधवेति विक्रेतुकामा किल गोपकन्या मुरारिपादार्पितचित्तवृत्तिः दध्यादिकं मोहवशादवोचद् गोविन्ददामोदरमाधवेति गृहे गृहे गोपवधू कदम्बाः सर्वे मिलित्वा समवाप्ययोगम् पुण्यानि नामानि पठन्ति नित्यं गोविन्ददामोदरमाधवेति सुखं शयानां निलये निजेऽपि नामानि विष्णोः प्रवदन्ति मर्त्याः ते निश्चितं तन्मयतां व्रजन्ति गोविन्ददामोदरमाधवेति जिह्वे सदैवं भज सुन्दराणि नामानि कृष्णस्य मनोहराणि समस्तभक्तार्तिविनाशनानि गोविन्ददामोदरमाधवेति सुखावसाने इदमेव सारं दुःखावसाने इदमेव ज्ञेयं देहावसाने इदमेव जाप्यं गोविन्ददामोदरमाधवेति श्रीकृष्णराधा वरगोकुलेश गोपाळगोवर्धननाथ विष्णो जिह्वे पिबस्वा मृतमे तदेव गोविन्ददामोदरमाधवेति जन्मान्द्यस्य यतोऽन्वयादि तरतश्चार्थेष्वभिघ्नस्वरा तेने ब्रह्महृदाय आदिकवये यन्ति यत् सूरयः तेजो वारिमृदां यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकुहकं kuhakam satyam param dhimahi satyam param dhimahi satyam param dhimahi. All right, so friends, we are in Canto 6 and Chapter 1 with the story of Ajamil. And since last week we started to see about his previous history in his life. So, as a person, he was good, that we have discussed. Okay, he used to serve God, the parents. Okay, so what happened? One day, as per his father's wish, okay, he went to forest, jungle, and from there he was going to get the fruits and flowers and what we call dabro, kush, okay, darba, then samidha. Samidha means the special wood stick what we offer in the havan. So he went there and he collected everything from the forest and was coming back from the forest, from the jungle. That time he happened to see one person full of trunk, okay, and he was with a prostitute. Now Ajamil saw that, and then he did try to control himself, but he could not. And for that, the word is use kamatur. Kamatur means full of lust. Full of lust. So that time he lost everything. He forgot everything about his mind, his roots, his dynasty, his conduct, his code of conduct, his character, the scripture, what he has studied, what he has learned, okay. And from that point, he started to keep on thinking about that prostitute. And that's how he, in a way, derailed from the path of religion. Okay, the word I have used here and explained you, kamatur, full of lust. And there is a verse in Sanskrit to explain that up to what extent they go. Okay, so and they have put some another examples also. So it starts with Artha Turanam Nasuran Bandhu. Artha, money, wealth. Okay, by all means. Okay, Artha Turanam Nasuran Bandhu. Okay, the wealthy people, Payavara. Okay, they have no friends, no family. Kama Turanan Bhayan Lajja. Those who are full of lust, they are in a way shameless. Okay? And the no fear. Vidya Turanam Nasukhan Nidra. And those who want to obtain vidya, knowledge, for them, no sukh and no nidra. Nidra means sleep. Okay? We have seen this once few months back that vidyarthina kutah sukham, sukharthina kutah vidya. Those who are only after the happiness can't be a vidyarthi. Vidyarthi means pupil, learner, okay, student, okay. So vidyarthina kuta sukham, they can't run after the sukh. And sukharthina kuta vidya. And those who always want to be in the comfort zone, they don't have to expect this kind of thing. Okay? So that's again applies to our Bhagwat Katha. Less than 2 months' time. So it will be, we will have to be from out of our comfort zone. Okay? And we are going there for the pilgrimage, okay? Not the touring. I was telling yesterday in the meeting that touring will be starting only after 16th or 15th. Till that, it's a penance for 7 days. So, sukhatina kutta vidya. So, if you only after the comfort and sukh, then we can't achieve the vidya, the knowledge. And Kshudha Turanam Navapur Natejaha. Kshudha, book, hunger. Okay. Those who are hungry, starving, okay, you can't expect to see them as with good body and everything because they're starving. Right. So these I try to explain as per the verse, but now I'm going to read the translation, okay? Artha Turanam Nasuran Navandhu. Person obsessed with becoming rich have no friends and relatives. Kama Turana Nabhayanda Lajja. And sex-starved persons have no fear and any feeling of guilt for their actions. Vidya Turanan Nasukhan Nidra. Those who are deeply involved in acquiring knowledge and learning never led a comfortable lifestyle. Kshudha Turanan Navapurna Tejaha. And hungry and famished persons do not have a well-structured body and good appearance. Navapur Natejaha. So, coming back to Ajamil, so he's totally changed what he was and what he is now. So now, his aim and objective is only and only that lady. So for her, he used to buy all the gift, costly, okay. And in that process, he has almost finished everything what he has got from his father. Not only that, he gave divorce to his wife. And that's how he was increasing pap, sin. Okay? Right. So before we proceed further, please write. You'll be writing verse 58. Once this Brahman means Ajamil. Once this Brahman, comma, as directed by his father, comma, as directed by his father, comma, went to the adjoining woodland to collect flowers. Adjoining woodland to collect flowers, comma, fruits, comma, sacrificial firewood, comma, sacrificial firewood, comma, kush grass, etc. Kush grass, Kush, kush grass, etc., comma, and after gathering all these, comma, he was returning home, full stop. He was returning home, full stop. So that was verse 58. Please check. Once the Brahman, Ajamil, comma, as directed by his father, comma, went to the adjoining woodland to collect flowers, comma, fruits, comma, sacrificial firewood, comma, kush grass, etc., comma, and after gathering all these, comma, he was returning home, full stop. Right. Now you will be writing verse 59. On the way back, he saw an extremely lustful man. In the company of a harlot, Harlot, in the company of a harlot, full stop. Please check that 59. On the way back, he saw an extremely lustful man in the company of a harlot, Harlot, full stop. Now verse 61. Seeing the man embracing her comma, the Brahman was completely carried away. The Brahman was completely carried away by an outburst of passion and became enslaved to Cupid. Full stop. Please check 61 again. Seeing the man embracing her, comma, the Brahman was completely carried away by an outburst of passion and became enslaved to Cupid. Full stop. Now you'll be writing verse 62. Though he tried his best to restrain himself comma, using the power of his will, and scriptural understanding, comma, all his efforts were of no avail, comma, and his mind was powerfully stirred by Cupid. Full stop. Please check verse 62. Though he tried his best to restrain himself, comma, using the power of his will and scripture understanding, comma, all his efforts were of no avail, comma, and his mind was powerfully stirred by Cupid, full stop. Verse 63. Possessed by that evil spirit, possessed by that evil spirit in the shape of Cupid, in the shape of Cupid, with the sight of that woman, with the sight of that woman, as the occasion, comma, he lost even the memory of his past holy life, comma, and began to spend his time in constant absorption in her thought, in constant absorption in her thought, comma, abandoning all his sacred and secular duties, full stop. That was verse 63. Please check. Possessed by that evil spirit in the shape of Cupid, with the sight of that woman, as the occasion, comma, he lost even the memory of his past holy life and began to spend his time in constant absorption inner thought, comma, abandoning all his sacred and secular duties, full stop. Now verse 64. Whatever property he had got, from his father, comma, he utilized to please her, through vulgar and exciting indulgences according to her liking. Full stop. Please check 64 again. Whatever property he had got from his father, comma, he utilized to please her through vulgar and exciting indulgences according to her liking. Full stop. Now the verse 65. He before long abandoned his young wife of tender years, hailing from a very respectable Brahman family, and married to him according to Vedic rites. Full stop. Please check verse 65. He before long abandoned his young wife of tender years, hailing from a very respectable Brahman family, and married to him according to Vedic rites. Full stop. Okay, it's almost 12 past 8. We're going to conclude today's discussion. Okay, in today's discussion, whatever you like, credit goes to all saints, all the sages, all the scripture, whatever I have read, I have studied. Our main reference book in Gujarati is Krishna Sankar Shastri Ji, and in English, Swami Tapasyanand Ji from Ramakrishna order. Canto 10, chapter 10, verse 38. Vani gunanu kathane shravanau kathayam hastau cha karmasu manas tava padayornah smrutyam shirastava nivasa jagat praname drashti satam darshanestu bhavat tanuna vasudeva sutan devam कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। लक्ष्मीनारायण भगवान की